Indian economic updates. India is set to launch its most powerful rail engine, a 9,000 HP locomotive capable of pulling 4,500 to 5,000 tons at 100 kilometers per hour, within a month. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, reviewing production at Gujarat's Dahod workshop, revealed that 89% of components are made in India and challenged engineers to achieve 100%. This new locomotive will enhance freight operations with digital tracking, covered safety system, and green features. Dahod will produce both broad gauge locomotives for Indian Railways and standard gauge ones for export. Vaishnav also inspected the Ahmedabad-Mumbai bullet train project, including a steel bridge over NH48, and reviewed Ahmedabad station's redevelopment. The bridge, built with 1,500-ton spans from Uttar Pradesh, is designed for a 100-year lifespan. The government aims to boost freight speed and modernize railway infrastructure for efficiency and global competitiveness. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stated that while global uncertainties are not overwhelming India, vigilance is crucial. She reaffirmed the government's commitment to privatization, with IDBI Bank's privatization expected soon. The decision to forego tax on income up to 12 lakh rupees highlights economic strength, alongside fiscal consolidation. She emphasized safeguarding national interests amid global shifts while keeping diplomatic channels open. Sitharaman noted RBI's efforts to improve liquidity but refrained from commenting on rate cuts. She stressed the need for both large and additional banks, with private investment showing interest. Despite rupee fluctuations, she affirmed its stability compared to peers. The government is also reducing business compliance burdens, with states playing a role. The government plans fiscal incentives and regulatory relaxations to help MSMEs adopt green technologies and reduce carbon emissions. Measures include setting emission targets, promoting green fuels, fostering technological innovations, and developing a skilled workforce for decarbonization. MSMEs contribute 10 to 15% of India's industrial emissions and 3 to 4% of total CO2 emissions, primarily from pumps, motors, and fossil fuel-based energy production. Efforts will focus on energy efficiency, alternate fuels, grid greening, and circular economy practices. The MSME Ministry's upcoming 15,000 crore rupees green scheme will support recyclables, material recovery, and data-driven emission tracking. With MSMEs accounting for 30% of GDP and 45% of exports, reducing their carbon footprint is key to India's 2070 net zero goal. India aims to increase its domestic steel production capacity to 500 million tons per annum by 2047, while concurrently reducing emission intensity to 2.25 tons of CO2 per ton of crude steel production by fiscal year 2029, with further reductions planned by 2047. These targets surpass those set in India's nationally determined contributions for the steel sector. The plan aligns with the new steel policy of 2017, which aims for 300 million tons of steel-making capacity by 2030, necessitating significant investment. Improved domestic iron ore availability, expected reforms in the metals and mining sector, and initiatives like boosting funding for mineral exploration aim to support this ambitious growth trajectory.